The questioner asks, one feeds needy for iftar. Can he count it in the context of zakat?
No. Zakat is a proportion of a person's wealth that he gives every year, annually, when it has reached the level of nisab, whether in gold or silver, or it is paper money, or it is crop that comes out of the earth, or it is cattle, or the fourth category, the merchandise that is for sale. These are the categories of zakat, and zakat is paid upon each in accordance to its nisab, and in accordance to its commodity. So upon gold and silver currency, and likewise currency in the form of cash, then it is paid once the nisab is reached. And when it comes to cash, then it is the lower of the two nisabs of gold and silver. So if at a particular period in time that we are living in now, which of the two nisabs are lower? Is it gold or is it silver? It's silver. Silver is the lower one. So if your currency reaches the level of nisab of silver, which is what, 690 or 640 grams or thereabouts, Allahu Alam. So if your cash reaches that level, then you pay zakat upon the cash at the level of the nisab of silver, which is 2.5% of your wealth, 2.5% of all of your currency, all of your cash, whether it is at home, whether it is in the bank, whether it is in the safe, whether it is under the mattress, wherever it is. You pay zakat upon all of that cash. With silver, then I've mentioned it. With gold, it is 85 grams, according to Shaykh al-Fawzan and a group of the Salaf. And a group said that it is 92 grams. So I think it's the other way around. Bin Baz, I think, said 92, and Shaykh Fawzan said 85 grams. And this is based upon that which the Salaf held, and from the hadith, or from that which the Sahaba were upon. Again, 2.5%. That is for gold that is used as currency, silver that is used as currency, and cash that is used as currency. 2.5% of that is given to one of the categories. How do you give it? You give it in the form, not that you say, well, I'm going to give them iftar. Give them cash. Give them money that they can go away and benefit with. So for example, if there's a poor person in our locality, and every single person here was to give our zakat to one family, it is permissible as long as they are poor. So they could end up with, a lakh, 10 lakh even of zakat. So one family, if all of us were to gather together and give it to one family, and you gave them 10 lakh rupees or 10,000 pounds, it is allowed. Even though by you giving them, they have become wealthy, because you've lifted them out of poverty. Or you can distribute it in general. As for saying, well, I'm going to give this one rice and that one bread and that one this is not the way, Allahu A'lam, to give the zakat. Rather give it to them so they can utilize it in the way that they deem fit. Because this is a person should give in that manner. Allahu A'lam. As for zakatul fitr and fidya and kafara that a person has to give sometimes, or fidya that he has to give, then that can be given that must be given in food, in essence. Fidya must be given in food, and likewise zakatul fitr in food, in staple foods, either to the sum of a sa', as it occurs in the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where is it 2.4 kilograms or of that nature, 4 cupped hands together of the staple food, whether it be rice, wheat, barley, dates, or any staple, even pasta or couscous, whatever. Allahu A'lam. But as for saying that I've got zakat to pay, so I'll just go there and give them iftar every night, no, that shouldn't be done. Give zakat as the Salaf used to give zakat. As for zakat upon property, then there is no zakat upon property. If you own a house, or a second house, or a third house, there is no zakat on the second and third house. Just like there is no zakat on vegetables. Like, is there zakat on aubergines? No. Is there zakat on a field of aubergines? No. So what is to be paid upon that property? And what you pay upon the property, as the ulama have said, and Shaykh al-Fawzan, hafidhahullah ta'ala, has some nice detailed discussions on the topic, and Ibn Uthaymeen also, is that you pay upon the wealth that is earned from that property. So for example, you live in a house and you have 2 other houses, and they are for rent. So you don't worry about the value of those houses, because those houses aren't for sale. They are houses that you are getting rent from. So you pay the rent, or you pay zakah upon the rent that is received, because that is now an income for you. So if that wealth reaches the level of nisab and a year has passed over it, then that is considered as wealth. Dhahab, fidda, nuqud. Wealth, it is gold, similar to gold in terms of gold currency and silver currency, and likewise cash, meaning riyals or rupees or pounds or dollars. Then zakah is to be paid upon that, because that is an income. As for the land itself and the property itself, there is no zakah. There is no zakah upon that. Allahu a'lam. Unless it is for sale. If it is for sale, then it takes the ruling of merchandise, and you pay a non-specific zakah upon merchandise, as Shaykh al-Albani and others from the Salaf have mentioned, that zakah is to be paid upon merchandise that is for sale. Allahu a'lam.